the screen like super small. So if you saw me and I was talking, I didn't know what was going on because the screen changed. I was like, what's happening here? This is not this is not what I was trying to do. Here we go already. Oh my God. I'm telling you, I've had no voice problems all day. And here we go with the throat chakra in full effect. All right. Hi, you guys. Welcome to my channel. I'm Raquel. Um, I am going to do what you need to know for the collective. So that means it's general. It's not going to resonate. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this camera situated because I had to change it because I was trying to figure out what was going on. Hi and welcome. I'm going to make sure that I can see you guys' comments. So let me pull this up on my other phone before we get started. But this will be a collective. See, on here it's small. So I don't know if you guys are seeing a small screen over there, but it's small over here for whatever reason on this one. And hi, whoops, let me turn the sound down. I think it says Julius. I think that's what it says. Sorry, my allergies are really bad today and I can't really see as well as I would like. Or is that Julio? I think it's Julio. Okay. Anyways, hi and welcome. Bear with me with the throat chakra. It doesn't want to act right. Today was supposed to rain. I think it rained in some parts of Las Vegas, but the humidity is at almost 50% right now. So all that stuff got my allergies in full operation of annoyance. So again, I'll be doing a collective reading. If you guys are looking for something personal, I didn't even remember to pin it in the comments. So we're just gonna if I get a chance later, if you guys ask me about it, I'll pin it in the comments. Otherwise, if you're looking for a personal, look below the video description where it says more. And if you do send the donation for the personal, it's for my Cash App or PayPal email only. And just type in the comments so that I know that you is this on? Sorry. Okay. So that I know that you sent it. Okay, so I can check it out on my phone, my other phone over here. All right. So let's just see what you need to know. If you guys are interested in following me on my other social media accounts, I do post different messages there. I do lives on TikTok. I'm not sure if I'm going to get on there tonight. But if you want to know, just make sure you're following me over there. I have Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, as well as, TikTok that I just mentioned. So I'm going to see what the main energy behind what you need to know, and then we'll just get started from there. Okay. So let's just see. What's the main energy coming through of what you need to know? And also, if you guys are new, welcome. If you find this is resonating for you, please subscribe and like the video. And if everybody could like the video, that'd be great. Comment below if you like. All right. Make sure the microphone is close enough. Okay. What's the main energy behind what you need to know? The loving woman, people. Okay, so this could be somebody you know. For some of you guys, this could be you trying to get it where it's not so on the bright. Let me see if I can adjust this just a tad. Just so you can still see it, but it's just not so bright on the camera. So we have the loving woman. So this could be somebody that you know, somebody that you care about. This gives me water energy, so emotional energy, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but doesn't have to be. This could be you. Okay, so let me just see who the loving woman is so you know if this is you or somebody you know. I see a pet there. So, maybe you have pets or somebody that has pets. I'm seeing a happy, appreciative type of energy. So let's just see who the loving woman is first. Um, all the oracles and tarot cards will be listed below. The ones that are mine, I'll let you guys know, but the rest, after the live, I will update it and put the decks that I use down below. Okay. Who is this loving woman? If you could tell me the sign or your current relationship with this person. Who is the loving woman? The moon. Okay, some of you guys, it could be a Pisces. All right. Um, so maybe you're connected to a Pisces, or maybe you're the Pisces. This also could be a woman that is feeling like, because you see how she's below the surface, like there could be like a lot of fear going on, or just somebody that's been hiding or very mysterious or in some form of, not being able to see things clearly. Because the moon is, can make you think you see something that you don't. It could be very mysterious. But I do see somebody that feels that they're underneath the surface, and I always see this kind of like submerged, under the water, feeling like you're kind of drowning here. But let's just go ahead and see uh, what do you need to know about this since the moon is here? Let's see. This is my Mystery House Oracle, also Halloween theme. And I have 3 versions of this deck, and the matte version is in stock, but the pre-order versions are only available for pre-order on my site. Information is below. What's the moon for this loving woman? What's the moon for this loving woman? For the collective? What is the moon? A troll, triggering, troublemaker. So some of you guys, you could be feeling like there's a troll here. Maybe there's something that's going to trigger you, maybe because you don't know what's going on. Um, and then we have troublemaker. So this person, either you could see them as a troublemaker, but you do see them as some type of troll, okay? If it's a person. But if it's not, it could be you, where you feeling just very triggered because you don't know what's going on. Like, because the moon is not revealing things to you. It feels very mysterious, very hidden. Um, so either there's somebody you connected to that you feel is a troll, a troublemaker, um, or you just feel triggered because you don't know what's going on. Okay, it's a hidden energy, and something is just not happening. So let's just see if it's a person or if it's just you don't know what's going on, so that I cover both topics for you. All right. So if this is somebody that is a troll, you see as a troublemaker, what is this person doing? We have witch's brew, alcohol intoxication. This person could be drinking, all right? They could be like a heavy drinker. They could be like intoxicated as well. This also could indicate a third party because, with the witch's brew, it reminds me of the Three of Cups. So it could be like somebody could be hiding that um, they feel triggered by either a third party. Okay, so if it's not you and it's just a troublemaker, you just feel like this person either parties too much, or there's something having to do with alcohol or intoxication of some type. Okay, maybe you just feel that they do this too much. Okay, maybe it triggers you, maybe it doesn't. It just depends on who is coming through here, how this is resonating. But if this is you and you don't know what's going on, and it's a hidden energy and it's got you like feeling submerged and it's kind of triggering you because you just like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on in this certain situation. Um, what is going on since you don't know? Let's pull 3 cards. What is going on since you don't know if this is a hidden energy? What's going on if you don't know for sure? Okay. So we got succubus, a dark feminine energy user. So there could be this succubus energy, which is a sexual demon, somebody that's a user or somebody in their energy that could be triggered by you or just triggering somebody. Okay. Um, if it's not somebody in this energy, it could be just somebody that's very attractive and um, just very passionate. So let me just see. But with this, I feel like it is for a lot of you guys some type of person that is a user. They try to get their way, whether they're a female or a male, but it's kind of like the way that I made this is for the females. But like I said, we take on energies opposite, masculine or feminine, so it could be either or. So, what don't you know? There's a dark feminine energy user in the situation. So, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to clarify that. And then we got Horror Fest, watching movies, binging. So, there could be somebody that is either watching you, um, or, you know, it feels like there's something connected to you. Okay. This person could be watching you, binging on the past, and they could be feeling triggered, and it could also in turn trigger you as well. So we have the horror fest. Also, somebody could be watching movies with this dark feminine energy person. Okay, they could be watching some type of movies, watching horror movies, or just kind of standing in the shadow. If not, this could be somebody that's watching you that just sees you as like, in your sexual attractive energy. And then we have here vision board, psychic tarot reading, future predictions. Yeah. See, I do feel like what you don't know is there's somebody that's possibly watching you. It's a dark feminine energy, a user, somebody that um, I feel like somebody that either has triggered you or you've triggered them. Okay. And it feels like you try to stay away from this person, is what I'm getting. Is you try to stay hidden from them in the shadows below the surface because you just don't want to be a part of it. That's kind of what I'm getting. So they want to let you know there is somebody that is watching you that you feel triggered by, or they feel triggered by you, and it could have to do with what they're seeing. It could be like the what is the future is predicting, or something having to do with the tarot reading or a psychic. Okay, so it could be you, because like what I'm seeing right now as I'm reading here, how I could identify to you is I'm a tarot reader. I'm doing a reading, and so the way I get the messages is how it could relate to me or how the information I'm receiving it. So I feel like there's somebody that's watching you that you're unaware of, and they're a succubus energy. Okay. And I'm also getting this person is like intoxicated with you, obsessed with you, but they just try to stay hidden and they watch everything that you do, and you don't even know that this person is watching you. Okay. But they are. They are watching you. Why? I doubt. We already see this. They have like this intoxicated energy, an obsessive energy towards you. Is kind of what I'm getting. All right, let's get more about this succubus energy that's here. All right, who is this succubus? Ace of Pentacles. Now, some of you guys, it could be like somebody you have a new relationship with in the 3D physical world. Maybe it's a coworker. If not, it could be an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Okay. This could also be somebody that is watching you to possibly try to offer you something. Maybe it's something that is going to trigger them to offer you something. Maybe because they're curious about something. Okay, maybe they're curious about what's going on, but I feel like this person still, whoever this is that's watching you, does have some dark traits. Okay, so what is this person? Why is the Horror Fest card? Are they watching movies or they're binging? What are they doing here? The devil. I'm telling you, obsessing. The devil. There's two cards of addiction and intoxication here. Some of you guys, it could be a Capricorn, could be just in their feminine energy, and they could be thinking about something about the future. Okay, the future having to do with you. Maybe this person has been hiding their emotions for you, because I do get like two cards of feminine, and then I see a feminine that's kind of hidden. So there could be somebody that is in their feminine energy, maybe in a more of an emotional, and they may be feeling triggered by the fact that you've been staying hidden from them. And maybe this is triggering them to do something in the future. Okay. Reach out, because you can see that this card with the devil's energy, this person is kind of reaching out. They got strings attached here. I do feel like this person does have some type of addictive behaviors, whether it is they drink too much, party too much, drink too much alcohol, or obsess too much over the past, or obsess too much over the future, or obsess over, with stuff that they don't know. All right. So, what is this vision board here for? Queen of Swords. See, I do feel like there's something about thoughts, clarity, pondering something. So I do feel like somebody is either watching to see if you're going to communicate with them or if you possibly going to be cold. Now, some of them could be tied to, this could be somebody in their energy, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius with the Queen of Swords here. This is going to be somebody that this is somebody that is divorced for some of you guys. Maybe this is you just trying to get clarity on how to slay the demon. That's what I'm hearing too. Like you could be just trying to figure out how to cut off this obsessive behavior, maybe towards a new opportunity, towards the future. And maybe you're just obsessing over how to try to, figure it out, how to get past this past succubus. I feel like it's just like a demonic, kind of toxic, heavy type of energy. So I do feel like there is somebody that is thinking about something about the future. Okay. And they're thinking about reaching out, maybe making an offer, getting some type of clarity, but it feels like they're obsessing over it. They're thinking about it in their head, and they're trying to gain some type of clarity around a certain situation. Also, there just could be just a new relationship with this person, this Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, Capricorn dynamic, where, it's a very cold energy, but they do have them around them. Maybe they have to deal with them, especially if they're divorced. Maybe they have kids, so they have to still deal with them. So let me just see what is this future, What is this Queen of Swords thinking about for the future here? You know what? Let me also see if you guys are these signs that's coming through. Let me get some personality traits for these signs coming through. This is my history oracle, past, present, future, divine masculine. You can use it for the masculine or the feminine, male or female, but I did design it for the masculine's point of view. So let's just see what comes out. So I got Pisces here, I got Capricorn, and I got Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So that could be very significant to your connection, or just an extra special message for some of you guys. I don't know why I can't say those two words together. I always have a trouble trying to say extra special together. All right. All right. So let's give one for each sign. I'm just going to pull back to back. I do feel like somebody's going through the dark night of the soul. Because I see somebody here in the shadows, and I see this Capricorn energy, and I feel like it also could be like an intuitive energy for you, because the moon is an intuitive. So there could be something that maybe was triggered by an intuitive hit that you received around having to do with this person, having to do with something happening for you guys in the future with this person. And it feels like to me that this person was in the dream. They had a toxic type of energy, like they were trying to act like they were okay with you guys' relationship, but really they wasn't. You still could see the toxic trait that they had in them. So I'm getting a very specific storyline here. Um, and it has to do with something about the future, about some type of future communication that's going to take place. Okay. So, anyways, if you're dealing with a Pisces, Capricorn, and or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right. I'm going to go in that order. So, if you're dealing with a Pisces, if you're dealing with a Pisces, they could be somebody that's sarcastic, and they can kind of come off as rude. Okay. So either they just generally are sarcastic, or, and it's nothing to take seriously. Um, but how they present themselves, they could just come off as rude, or some of them are rude with this energy attached here. So if you're dealing with a Capricorn, we have athlete, obsessed with sports or fitness. So if you're dealing with a Capricorn, they're in their obsessive energy, okay? And they're obsessed with something, okay? Either they're obsessed with, because I'm seeing all this energy, they could be obsessed with um, this dark feminine energy user, or this sexual energy, or they could be obsessed with something that took place in the past that may have caused someone to hide from them, and it could have triggered them, and may have triggered you, and caused the future between the two of you guys to become very cold, or it gave you some type of clarity. But I do feel like there was some coldness. Somebody is now obsessing over something, and they're obsessed with sports or fitness. So I'm going to clarify these people. All right. So if you're dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, this person is fascinated. Okay. They're fascinated by something. I don't know what it is. I'll have to find out, but they're fascinated by something. So let's just see. So if you're dealing with a Pisces, this person is sarcastic, can come off as rude. What is important for you to know about them? Ten of Cups. So either they are happily ever after, or they're your happily ever after, or there's a family dynamic with the Ten of Cups. So I have to see what that means for the Ten of Cups. So what you need to know about them, Ten of Cups. So they could be happy, or they could be wanting the happiness, happily ever after, or they could be a part of your happily ever after in some type of way, or that's how you see them. All right, so let's just see what does the Ten of Cups mean for this Pisces. Also, if you guys are looking for like energy items, sprays, candles, incense, oils, Halloween candles, bath and beauty products, such as like body butters and bath salts, all of that stuff I have listed on my site, my shop. And if you want to book a personal reading outside of the live, you can always book one on my site if you're wanting it to be a little bit more private. And I have a lot of different options there. Okay. So if you guys are new, just tuning in, you find this is resonating for you, please subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of my latest videos. All right. What does the Ten of Cups mean for this Pisces? What is this Pisces experiencing right now? We got the squirrel. Okay, number 18, which is interesting because 18 is the moon's energy was Pisces. So I feel like that's a double confirmation that it's a Pisces here that this is involving. So this Pisces is we got the squirrel energy. So we got secretive. So this Pisces is very secretive. Um, and there also could be like a miscommunication going on between the two of you, or this person is preparing themselves for anything, okay? Like they're opening themselves up to whatever that is going to happen, but they're being very like secretive. Some of them could be hoarding onto something, like maybe holding on to resentment in some type of way with the squirrel's energy. Now, let's see. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, it says they're an athlete. So they probably have a nice body, whether they're a male or a female. And they, probably like to watch like, boxing or football, baseball, whatever kind of sports that they're into. So what are they obsessed with? Okay. What is this person currently obsessed with? If you're dealing with a Capricorn, a woman, it says you or the querent, a person you know. So for a lot of you guys, is you. Okay, they're obsessed with you. And then others, they're obsessed with some woman, or it could be a girlfriend, a fiance, a spouse, a love interest, or a feminine energy that they're obsessed with. So let's just see who is this person coming through that they're obsessed with. Let's see if it'll tell me what sign they are. We got Two of Swords. Now, some of them, they could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or they could just be in their air energy, like in a stuck, a blocked energy. Maybe you blocked them, um, they blocked you, or you just can't see it. Like you're not able to see it, so you're just kind of like refusing to see it because maybe this person hasn't talked to you, you haven't been in touch with them, and so you're just like, things are stuck, like you don't really know what's going on. This also could be like you're really stuck on them, as well, if it's you, because she has like these blindfold over her eyes, but these birds are trying to tell her something, okay? They're like trying to communicate. So let me pull one more card to see if it'll tell me what sign this is. Because sometimes they just don't want to tell you with the Two of Swords, okay? What's the Two of Swords for the woman? Yep, I feel like that. Okay, so 21 could be significant. It says albatross. And it says baggage, burdens, feeling cursed, guilt, shame, regret. So if you carry a heavy baggage burden, with this person. Maybe this person is feeling the shame and they're feeling the regret that you guys, maybe that they blocked you or things are at a stall, they're at a stalemate. This could be the reason. Otherwise, I feel like this is somebody that's just carrying a lot of baggage, a lot of burdens, feeling cursed, um, guilt, shame, or regret. Okay. So, one more card. What is this person feeling that's carrying this albatross? They're feeling like, I feels like to me, they feel undecided. Okay. They're juggling, trying to figure out how they feel. They're not sure. It's like they're trying to balance it. And again, that's another two. So I feel like this person is unsure if they're seeing what they think they're seeing or feeling what they think they're feeling or picking up on intuitive hits. But I do feel like someone is trying to juggle something, trying to figure out this energy. And maybe somebody is just, because look, there's, oh my God, look at that. See the bag? I feel it's you guys. There's a feminine here. I already said a woman. So a lot of you guys are women. I have a lot of divine feminine or females following me, but I do have males too. So it could be a male in their feminine energy. But you're carrying a lot of baggage. This purse here, heavily in the 3D physical world. You also could be carrying baggage when it comes to your finances as well. And so maybe that's what's causing you to feel this blocked energy, like you're not really seeing that this person is into you, that they are obsessed with you in some type of way. All right. Now let's get the Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, the one that's fascinated. Let's see. What are they fascinated by? Ooh, the High Priestess. Divine feminine energy. Secrets. The hidden energy. So, with the Queen of Swords here and fascinated by the High Priestess, there is somebody that is fascinated by kind of what they already know, is really what I'm getting. And they're also fascinated by the secretive energy. Like, why is it so quiet? I feel like I know what's going on, but it's very hidden, it's very secretive. But this person is also fascinated by how in tune they are, okay? Because you see how she's got her eyes closed? She is connecting. This person that's coming through is connecting, and they're just fascinated by like what is being shown to them or whatever they're seeing. They are getting some type of clarity though around this, okay? So this could be all the same person that's all embodying these energies, just to let you know. They could have this in their chart. They could have like water in their chart, Capricorn and Pisces, which I already said water, and air in their chart. Okay. So this person could be really fascinated by whatever it is that they're seeing or picking up on intuitively. I'm definitely getting a highly intuitive person is fascinated by something that they're picking up on, okay? And this is what you don't know that's going on. The person that's watching you is really fascinated by it. Um, I need to find out, why is this important for you to know? Like, how is this going to affect you? Why is this important for you to know? Also, you guys, if you're wanting a personal while I'm on this live before I get off, personals are for donations to my Cash App only, or my PayPal email, and it is listed below the video description, which says more. So you just got to look under the box and click more. If you do send it, make sure you comment here so I can check it over on my other phone and then get your personal. If for any reason you come in this reading and you don't see that I'm already like off the live, because that could happen too, where some people come on and they started at the beginning and I'm already at the end of the reading, just look below the video description afterwards in the comments or on the my community post, and I'll let you know how to, get that reading. So you either can get it on the next YouTube live, or you can go to my TikTok, okay, when I do live over there. So other than that, everything else is listed below. Okay. All right. Why is this important for you to know? How is this going to affect you? Consciousness. It's going to affect you in your conscious level. Okay. And for some of you guys, your present power, like your stance, your pride, your ego, courage, strength is really what I'm getting to. So, number two could be significant. I'm definitely getting Leo vibes with those lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Disney, so I mean, this always makes me think of like the Wizard of Oz when I start saying that, okay? Because lions and tigers, and I'm just like, where's the bears? I'm just waiting for the bears to come out. All right, so why this is important for you, how this affects you. It affects your present power. And what is that? Okay, so what's your present power? I need another deck. All right. This is my Situations Oracle. This is the special edition one. And this is only available for pre-order on my site. You can get it glossy or glossy and gilded with the gold on it. Um, the matte version, I have another version, the matte, which is a regular one. The special order ones, pre-order ones, special edition is what I'm trying to say, takes about 3 weeks to receive. Okay, so what's your present power? Your consciousness. What's your present power? I feel like it has to do with your intuition. Irreconcilable differences. Divorce, final. All right. So it has to do with something that you have irreconcilable differences with. Okay. Some of you guys, it's an actual divorce, like somebody you got divorced with. Okay. So some of you guys are actually divorced. Okay. Because it says your present power, consciousness. Maybe you're just being conscious of, clarity. It could be just clarifying that, but it also could be your present power of, you know, making something final. But I feel like something you have irreconcilable differences with, and you're conscious of this. Okay. So your present power is irreconcilable differences. And some of you guys, it has to do with a marriage, a commitment, maybe your present power, maybe this will give you the strength is that you have reconcilable differences with people that are married, are in a committed relationship. They haven't gotten divorced yet. Maybe they said they were going to get divorced, but they didn't. But you do have some type of irreconcilable differences with something. All right. So what is the reconcilable differences with? Happiness, wholeness, overjoyed, smiling. Okay, so I'm getting two things. First of all, you guys could be like having your present power. I mean, your present power means that if you're not in the energy and consciously aware that you could be having irreconcilable differences, what you deserve as far as being happy and being whole, smiling and all this. This is what Spirit is trying to tell you. This is a trigger for you. This is what triggers you, is that there's something in your subconscious that's causing you to have some type of reconcilable differences when it comes to being happy, to being whole. and just generally smiling. Now, for others of you, I feel like it's a more of a positive energy where it's saying that your present power is that you have irreconcilable differences as to what happiness means for you, what makes you happy, what will bring you that smile, what will make things grow for you, be abundant. And if somebody is not in the presence where they want to be committed, or they want to keep you as some type of secret or being hidden, keeping you hidden under the surface. That could definitely be that moon's energy that came through. If you're not a Pisces or dealing with one, you could be definitely having irreconcilable differences around people that feel like they got to be secretive about your connection, keep you hidden in some type of way. Okay. Um, so let's just see what happiness means for you. What does happiness mean for you? Ten of Swords. Yeah, see? Happiness means for you to put something to the end, like the end something, and then walk towards that. You know, how you see she's got her back turned here, ending something like the irreconcilable differences around you being happy. So, this is ending something means happiness for you. So, let me just see what it ending what. Nine of Cups. Now, some of you guys, this could be like even acknowledging a person, because this talks about recognizing something. This is also a wish fulfillment card, but I feel like it's like you have irreconcilable differences around even acknowledging people that are not connected with you on a conscious level, and they're not on the same page as you as to having to do what makes you feel happy. Okay. Like if they can't bring happiness, light, growth, and expansion in your life, you have irreconcilable differences with that. Okay. Or you need to. That's what Spirit is telling you. That's what you need to do. You need to be aware of that. Okay. Like your happiness is not up for like discussion, is really what I'm getting. Okay. So see what's on the bottom. Well, look, King of Swords. Again, this has to do with clarity. So some of you guys are dealing with somebody you're not talking to with the King of Swords, with all these irreconcilable differences, and you decided to end that. Okay. You decided to end the reconcilable differences because you had differences with this person as to what happiness meant or means, and you're conscious of that. Okay. Maybe this person is now conscious of it too. Maybe their present stance is now they have irreconcilable differences of whatever took place in the past, because we did have this energy where somebody was binging on the past. Okay. And they are obsessed about something that took place in the past, and now they possibly could be seeking clarity about the future. But whoever this is that's coming through, you guys don't talk. And the reason why I feel like you don't talk to this person is because you had some type of irreconcilable differences around being happy or what happiness meant for you. Okay. Um, King of Swords, again, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So again, let's see what happiness means for you. What does happiness mean for you? And then I'll get you guys an advice. Virgo, the Hermit. So happiness for you means a lot of things. And we got number 9. Okay. So we got 9, a couple nines here. Um, so some of you who already got that, this is like a single independent thing. So if it's single, maybe this is you. If not, if you're wondering if somebody is single, they are. But happiness means for with you, because we have this Virgo here, it could have to do with a Virgo. So that could be your happiness has to do with a Virgo, or your happiness could have to do with withdrawing from something, researching, being a little bit more wiser, maybe in your choices and your decisions. Um, it also talks about being analytical, hardworking. So happiness could be like you just really put in the effort into being abundant, single, and living life free, and you just don't want anything to affect your happiness. It also talks about conscientious. So again, conscious, intuitive. So that's what makes you happy too, is when you get like these intuitive hits and clarity on decisions and choices that you've made. It's also what I'm getting. Oh, by the way, happy birthday to all my Virgos out there, my fellow Virgo. So shout out to you guys. And then we have this critical, picky, exacting, and responsible. So I feel like a lot of you guys could be like, happiness means to you just being a little bit more responsible in your decisions, and try to separate yourself from some of you guys. It could just be about pride and ego, and you could be now clear about what you want out of the situation. Okay, so we've got a lot of people coming through here, so it could be anybody, or you're just dealing with a lot of people. So I'm going to get some messages from whoever this is that's coming through. Got a lot of feminine energy, so I'm going to pull the divine feminine cards just in case this is for you, or this is just another feminine that you're dealing with, or another female. This is my her situations, messages from the divine feminine. Also available below in the bio. What is this person coming through want to say to you? What is this person coming through want to say to you? Alexa, tell Ecobee to turn the temperature to 80 degrees downstairs. No problem. Cooling downstairs to 80 until you change it. I deserve better. Mm-hmm. So this feminine saying, I do deserve better than whatever that is being given. Um, okay, maybe this is you. I deserve better. Okay, this is what you're saying. I deserve better than all these triggers and this dark demon energy. Um, or maybe this is just you communicating to the person that is talking to you. Okay. Um, and it said, it bothers me that you stayed on the fence and never gave our relationship a chance. Yeah. I feel like this is you talking to this person that's coming through. It's like, I deserve better than you, like, just keeping our relationship on the fence, keeping us hidden, obsessed, with me, and just staying in the shadows and not really being truthful about exactly what I meant to you, and how you felt about me and how I felt about you and all that stuff. Like, I deserve better than to be hidden or juggled, or um some type of illusion, or even betrayed. Some of you guys could even be feeling betrayed with the 10 of Swords, because it just said this is what you decided to do. And it says, I'm so grateful for you coming into my life. So you still do realize that this person came into your life, so you don't regret them. So that's clear. You don't regret them being a part of your life. You just wish that this person treated you better, because you know that you deserve better than how that they treated you. And like, this person never even really gave you the chance. They just stayed on the fence. And that's the reason why you decided to just go ahead and walk away, and be quiet. Some of you guys, you just decided to be quiet. Okay. So, again, if you guys are new, welcome. If you find this is resonating for you, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. Everybody, whoever's here, could also like and comment if you like to below. I usually respond to the comments. If you're interested in anything as far as booking a reading outside of the live, all that information is going to be below the video description. But I do also offer personals while I'm on the live where you get a chance to get it at a discount. Okay. All right. So let's see what's your best advice. Your higher self, spirit. So I feel like you're already there. So your best advice is just go towards your higher self, what you already know, um, on a 5D level. Maybe even connect 5D. Maybe you need to meditate, um, take a break as well, because it says spirit. I'm also seeing like she has heart, she has these wings. So maybe even open up your heart chakra in the 5D energy, like sin loving energy. So, what does your higher self mean for your advice? I'm telling you, they're talking about your intuition, your subconscious mind. Be aware of your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is definitely something that kind of could either help or hurt you. So if you are really tuned in to your subconscious mind, which is what they're trying to tell you, is to really tune into your subconscious mind. There's something you're picking up intuitively around with this person. And you have an inner knowing about something, okay? You may, like I said, you might have dreamed about this because this talks about dreams, the moon. You might have had a dream happen and it had to do with something that's coming up in the future. And it's this past life knowledge. So you are connected with this person, they're connected with you. It has to do with secrets, your intuition, and some type of silence, okay, with the high priestess. So I do feel like they want you to connect on some type of higher level. And if you aren't already connecting, that's what they're telling. That's how you can do to control the subconscious mind to get past all any type of heavy energy if you've been dealing with a heavy energy with this person. They also could be letting you know that this person is going to connect with you in your dreams. So this could be letting you know. And if they do, it could be triggering something for the future where maybe you're going to have clarity. You're going to be super fascinated by what you received um, as well in the dream. Okay. So that's where I'm going to leave it at for you guys. So thank you so much all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Whoops. I said I was going to check. I forget to check. Let me just make sure before I get off. Okay. Um, so thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. So you guys have a wonderful day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Till next time, next live. Peace, love, and light.